I will. I'm Martin Varsavsky. Okay. So what's the latest at FON? Before we all go and get a drink, so I'll be brief. FON has become the largest Wi-Fi network in the world. You share a little Wi-Fi at home. You roam the world for free. That's the good news. The bad news is that we have a lot of Foneros, but we have little coverage because the Foneras have a coverage of around 30, 50 meters. By the way, if anybody would like a free Fonera, I have these cards that basically you go to FON.com and you get one. I circulated some, but I think they weren't enough, right? So here you can start on this end and just go that way, so everybody can get a free Fonera. And what's coming to the Foneras is that we're launching the Fontenas. We're launching the Fontenas in the next 2 weeks. The Fontenas will be the perfect addition to the Foneras. That's fantastic, yes. And we're going to increase the range of the Foneras from 30 to 50 meters to 300 meters. So it's a 10 times increase in the. And a lot of people tell us, oh, that's illegal. That's illegal. A lot of things I hear about, but believe me, it's not illegal. People sell Wi-Fi antennas in shops. We're not the ones who invented Wi-Fi antennas. I'm already getting comments on my blog. Oh, that's illegal. It isn't. There's a lot of Wi-Fi antennas being sold already. Now, what's the problem with the Wi-Fi antennas and why such few Foneros have bought these antennas? Because they cost like 50 euros. You know, that's the simple answer. Who wants to spend 50 euros on an antenna? So we went to China. We found out that we could make them for 5 euros. And we could bring them to Europe for an extra 2. So we're probably going to sell them for 7 euros, 8 euros, something like that. We don't want to make a profit on the Fontenas. We want to grow FON. So we're going to add the Fontenas. And then we're going to have, then there's a number of a lot of cool things that I'm sorry, but I can't disclose today, but I'll disclose them soon. But then the other thing that I've been doing, learning from Ricardo also about doing little things that turn you on. I started these FON labs in Barcelona, and the FON lab, what happened basically is that the people who were reporting to me in Madrid were ready to fire me from the company because I was giving them a new project every other week. And so I said, okay, I'll get some guys in Barcelona, because I know they never talk to each other, you know, Madrid, Barcelona, they just don't talk to each other. And I'll tell, they're the same language. So I got this team in Barcelona that has been doing an incredible job, and they launched these little things like FON GS, which is this FON Gets Simple, which is sort of it's like personal URLs. You put FON GS and then you put anything you want, FON GS Mamma Mia, and that domain is yours, you know, or FON GS Menorca, and that domain is yours. So then what happens is you don't have to go to Network Solutions and try to buy Menorca.com for €1 million. You go to FON GS for free, and you get FON GS Menorca, and you have FON GS Menorca for free. So it's a way of getting something that it's kind of like a domain. It's not a domain. And so why do we do it? Well, to help people remember things, because when you're in Flickr, when you're in Google, you get a Google map and the address is so long, and really all you want to say is mi casa. And so why does mi casa have to be all these characters, the letters and the numbers? So FON.gs is available. Just go, you type FON.gs, okay? Somebody reminded me today about GS. It comes from these islands in the South Atlantic, which actually Argentina has a dispute on them, and I am an embarrassment to Argentina because I use the domain GS. But I guess that's not the only reason why I'm an embarrassment to Argentina. And then the other thing we launched is this Gmail uploader. So the site is gmailuploader.com, because people start Gmail and they cannot import their old emails, right? So we added that. We also started this FONspot thing, that if you have a Mac or if you have a Linux, but not Microsoft, not because we're against Microsoft or anything, which we are, but that's besides the point. But it's because it's so damn complicated to work with Microsoft, you know. So the guys in Barcelona, they got the Mac going in like 2 or 3 weeks. They got the Linux going. same time, and the Microsoft, they threw in the towel. They say the laptops made of Microsoft makes, but of course we'd love to have phone spawns made out of Microsoft laptops. We'd love to. It's just we don't know how. So if anybody in this audience knows how, I think you have a job at FON. Now, so with the Gmail uploader, the FON GS, the FON Max Pods, we also have another one called GSpace, which is Get GSpace. If you go to GSpace, it's a porno site. And we try to get the domain GSpace, but it seems pornography is a very profitable business, and we couldn't outbid the pornographers. So we have getgspace.com, right? Oh, now I think I should do FON GS GSpace. But anyway, so we have GSpace, and that allows you to store all your documents, everything you have in your your Word, Excel, PowerPoint, if you still use those things, or in OpenOffice, or pictures and Phone Vibes. Yeah, that's the next one. And so we have that too, and those are the news about what we're doing at FON. And anyway, thank you all very much for coming. I know it's been an effort to come here. Thank you very much for being here. And now we're all going to walk to Torre Nova.